Your scarlet was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you watched yourself go out, and all the girls dreamed that they'd be your partner. They'd be your partner, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you?
Hey, this is Prometheus, and I want to give you an offensive tip. And the tip is the InVain 79 pistol scheme. You know, a lot of commentators that record their games and do broadcasting of the games and show tips generally don't show a lot of their games where they lose. And trust me, all commentators lose their games. You know, most commentators will win between 60 to 70% of their games. Other ones will win about a half of them. But you know, a lot of those losses don't get posted. Maybe 1 out of 20 will get posted. Recently, I've had an issue with my PS3. It looks like it's actually died out. I'm in the process of getting a PS4. So I figured I'd go back in my footage and see if I could pick up anything from my opponents. Now, my opponent that I played against, InVain 79, he had a great scheme. A scheme where he ran a lot of pistol offense and did a lot of things out of gun normal and ace formation, and really just made it very difficult for me to defend him. You know, anytime you got an opponent that puts up 60 points, you know, you don't want to just, you know, kick the ground and get pissed off and just think that the guy just got lucky. No, he scored 60 points against you, so he knows what he's doing. I'm a firm believer that, you know, defense wins championships, but in Madden, you just need to have a really good offense because occasionally you get some breaks. So I want to break down this scheme against me and show you one of the things that he did to just kind of put me against my, get me back on my heels and made it very difficult for me to defend against him because he had me thinking about so many things all at once. So I like to break down some of the stuff. So as you can see, you know, that's why I chose InVain, the Carly Simon song, because I was so vain, because this guy destroyed me. So this is kind of an appreciation video, and hopefully you can pick some pretty good tips from it too. Now I'm going to break down the following sets. First and foremost, InVain, he used an ace formation against me, Singleback ace. He also went with a pistol offense. He had actually about 4 different sets in pistol, actually 3 different sets. He went with the full house pistol. He also went with pistol strong, and he had a hidden pistol play within the pistol strong. And he also went with pistol wing trio. And then finally he would use to play the guns double play, and he had a couple different changes than what most people actually use in guns double, and I want to kind of show these breakdowns to you. Alright, so the first set I want to break down is a Singleback ace. This is not the primary set that InVain used in his play against me, but it was just a set that I thought that was worth breaking down because of the 2 plays that he used very efficiently against me. He used the stretch play as one of his running plays. He also did just a basic halfback dive, and then he used the stretch to try to set up a play action stretch, and you'll see how I reacted as a defender. So the first set is going to be the stretch play, and as you can see in this video right here, you know, he wasn't able to turn the corner, my defensive end, and was able to get to the left, but the blocking is really effective in a stretch play. Right here you can see that there's some blocking, there's actually shuffling off, and he was able to get a nice break tackle to get a gain on that. He also sprinkled in a little dive play. It just makes you force, as you can see, look, I go off to the left because I was used to him doing that. So the next set, and the next play I want to talk about is the play action stretch play. And actually this is a very, very good play to incorporate in your scheme, primarily off of the ace set if you do use a Singleback ace. Because of the play action sucks in defenders, and you have that unique wide receiver angle route which goes in, looks like it's going to turn into some kind of a post or some kind of a dig route, and then it angles out. Also you have on the back side, you also have like a drag route, kind of a slantish drag route. And some players that I played against that use a play action stretch, they'll also take that A receiver or that tight end and put him in a whip route, which I think in the goal line situation he actually does that. So this is a very highly effective play when you run in an offense. Now you can see here he actually rolls off and he was able to go ahead and hit that angle route. And primarily the reason he was able to hit that angle route is because I had zoned up yellow guys and I think I was blitzing. So he was able to make that read. So the read is actually to the right-hand side. He's going to go ahead and take a look and see if the angle route is open. If not, he can always come back underneath to that whip or a little bit higher in a level on that deep little, like it's a slant route with the other tight end. Here he has got a defender having to cover that angle route. That's kind of a forced play, but it was effective. He was able to pick up a touchdown against me. Okay, so the next play that I want to break down is the pistol formation full Panther. And InVain basically ran two different plays off of this. It was the triple option and the play action option pass. Now, I think the triple option essentially is just to set up that pass play, but it also set up his running plays for some of the other sets that he used. So with the triple option, you can see that you have the option to go ahead and do the dive, and then the quarterback is going to be running out, and he can flip the ball off to a running back that's running aside him. Now, he initially, I think he tested me with basically just doing dives, just to see how my team reacted to that with the dives. And if I started locking up the run, he would start going and running with his quarterback. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the triple option and the video as far as it's broken down. So he was able to hit me with a dive, but if you take a look at the slow motion breakdown, he gave off to dive, but there was another defender that actually came up and took away the running back. So this is a fairly effective play, something that is good to incorporate in your scheme. Now the next play that we're going to use is the pistol full Panther and full Panther play action option pass. And if you take a look at the X wide receiver on Microsoft Xbox, he's doing a post corner route or a polka route, and that's a very effective route against certain zones and obviously against man coverage. He also has a dig route on the right side with the B wide receiver. Then he has he's got two backs, one doing a wheel route, and you have another flat route. So really effective against any kind of a cover 4 zone. You've got that drag route, or that dig route coming across the middle. So any kind of a zone that you would have would be wide open. So let's take a look at the video on this particular set. And as you can see, he basically made the right read, because I was in man coverage when I was playing against him, but I think he just got rid of the ball a little bit too late, and that was one of the reasons why my defender was able to get there. But based on the coverages that you're looking at, that dig route would be very effective. But I like that post corner route. It is effective against a lot of zones, and it should eat up man coverage. So that's actually a really good kind of combination of sets that he uses in this offense. And another set that InVain used in his game, and he just uses this set sparingly, but it was very effective for him, was the pistol wing trio. And he ran with basically two different plays: the inside split running play, and then he did just a halfback dive. And as you can see, the inside zone split is a fairly popular play, especially at the beginning of the Madden 25 season. Basically you have that tight end there, or that fullback, that's going to be coming over and blocking the backside. So let's go ahead and take a look at the play. As you can see, the blocking goes over to the right, and you have that backside that's taken out by the tight end, but he actually misses his block. So it's kind of a similar situation. You can see how the blocking comes up. He actually gets a really good run with Morris on this particular play to pick up some pretty good yards. The next play that he used was just a basic halfback dive, and this set actually has a couple of read options too. He might have mixed some of those things in, but the halfback dive was fairly effective for him. So let's just kind of take a look at
that play, and you can kind of see how he was able to get some good blocking right up the center. So able to cut back. You know, I was trying to defend the outside based on some of his play selection. Right there, I was just trying to send some heat. And as you can see, Nelmus goes off to the side to try to defend against the outside run, but he just takes it right up the middle and gets all the blocking that he needed. So, you know, this is just the first half of basically the breakdowns I'm going to do for InVain's offense. I'm going to do a second set, part 2. So just go ahead and click on the icon down there, and they'll take you to the second part of this offense.